What's going on YouTube? It's Adam here from Team 2 Chains, also known as Team Wampadoos. Coming at you today with a Necroz deck profile. I'm going to go over the ratios of what I'm running and the reasons why. Some of you may or may not agree with this, but once again, it's just player preference. So let's go ahead and get started. Two strategists. I'm going back between 2 and 3 on this, but I feel like 2 right now is really comfortable, only because you can use him as a full tribute. You can search a card. Plus, he's really good for certain combos in the deck, such as Valkyris. You can tribute this out of your hand to get his effect to search a monster. So I feel like it's really good, especially at 2. The one Dance Princess, because she makes all your ritual spell cards super poly effect, so they can't chain anything to it. Such as you summon her, you activate Kaleidoscope or Nekroz Mirror, and they can't chain to it with like Vanities or Maxi or anything. So I feel like that's really good. 2 Sinju. I'm not running 3 because I just don't feel the need for 3. I feel like 2 right now is like just really good. Granted, he only lets you search the spell cards, but it's still pretty good. Next up, Triple Manju. This is a must in the deck. It allows you to search your spell cards, your rituals. Overall, he's just a really good normal summoner. He's definitely a must at 3. If you open up a Manju, Preparation, any ritual monster, rather it be Unicorn, Colossus, or Brio, or Rhoda to get to your Colossus, to search the other ritual spells that you need. It is a 2 to 3 card Dijin Lock combo, so he is most definitely a must at 3. No questions asked. Dijin, this is only good against decks that special summon a lot, such as Nekroz, which is the mirror, Burning Abyss, Cleese, just anything that's totally annoying. Even though I know that Cleese can just tribute their monsters, but if you have a 2300 defense on the field or 2500 on the field, they can't special summon anything from their extra deck. They could Stormforce your monster, but then you would just use Trishula's effect to negate it. So it doesn't matter. Triple Colossus. I'm kind of going back between 2 and 3 right now, but I'm running 3 only because I need to see my ritual spells as fast as I can if I don't open up a Manju or Sinju. So that's the reason why I run 3. Next up, one of the MVPs of the deck is Unicorn. He is a must at 3 because if you have him on the field, he negates the effect of all special summon monsters. Yes, it's a downside if you're playing against Clayforce because their monsters don't become 18 anymore. They become 28 and 24, and they're big enough to run over this. But other decks, it just completely shuts them down. Like Burning Abyss shuts down Dark Law's effect. It's personally the nuts, especially his effect to discard and add any Nekroz card from your graveyard to your hand. Next up is Triple Brionic. This card right now is so far up in hype price, it is ridiculous. But I also see the reason why. He is a must at 3. The fact that you can discard him and add any Nekroz monster from your deck to your hand. You can add a Unicorn for Dijin Lock. You could add Colossus to add one of your mirrors. You could add Trish in case you're afraid of your stuff being targeted. You could add Gungnir so you don't have the fear of your combo pieces getting destroyed. You could add Valkyris to negate the battle phase. Personally, he's just really good. And the fact that when you summon him, you can send 2 extra deck monsters back to the extra deck per turn is amazing. He's a must at 3. One Gungnir. Just so your monster doesn't get destroyed by Dark Hole or Raigeki. Especially when your monsters are used for the Dijin Lock, you need to save your monster, whatever monster you used off that Dijin, rather it be a Brio or a Colossus. You just need to make sure you save it. I'm running 2 Valkyris. I need to get a 3rd one, but for right now, I can only play 2. He's really good. He's a definite battle fader with a 2900 body That's very devastating when he hits the field, because he just starts smacking everything. Plus the effect to tribute from hand or field to draw 2 cards, or draw 1 to 2 is really good, especially when you use Strategist. When you use Strategist to tribute off of his effect, you'll also get Strategist effect to add to hand. So that's a really good combo as well. I'm running 2 Trishula. I know I'm going to get some shit from this from other players, but it's, once again, player preference. And if I did have the 3rd Valkyrus, I would definitely drop the 2nd Trish. But as of right now, I gotta go for 2, because there are actually some situations where you just need a Trishula twice. Rather they get rid of the first one, or you have to burn the first one from your monster being targeted from a Book of Moon or Tsukiyomi or Snap Steel. So I feel like 2 is pretty comfortable right now, but once again, I would drop the 2nd one for another Valkyrus. 1 decisive armor, just to get over stupid stuff, especially in the mirror match. Like, let's say your opponent has a Colossus in defense. That's a 2300 body you can't get over. But you could just summon Dance Princess and just smack over it. And plus if you're playing a deck that has skill drain out on the field, you can just summon him, and he's a 3300 body, and that's really hard to get over. I feel like the magic numbers right now are 33 and 2500. Those are the magic numbers to get over in this game right now. That's all the monsters. For spells, I'm playing 2 Kaleidoscope, just for combos to send monsters out of the extra deck. You know, send Herald of Arclight. 2 Nekroz Mirrors, obviously, to banish monsters out of my grave that I don't need anymore, such as a Strategist that can be used as 2 tributes to summon any monster. 2 Cycle, obviously, to summon a monster out of your grave. I'm running. I feel like the ratio right now is really good at 2, 2, and 2. I was playing 3 and 3 and 2. I'm kind of switching back and forth between that, but as of right now, I'm feeling really comfortable with the 2 of each. Personally, I feel like the Nekroz Mirror is the best out of the 3. Only because you're actually able to use your graveyard, which most of your stuff will be in. So that's just pretty much my give on it. Next up, Triple Preparation. The fact that you can add any ritual monster from your hand from your grave. I mean, you can add to your hand from your deck is really good. Anything 7 or lower. On top of that, you can also add back one of your ritual spells back to your hand, so you don't have to waste a Unicorn on it. It just sucks when you open this, and if you can't do anything, and you don't open up like any good ritual monsters that you can use, it sucks you have to burn this turn 1, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Double Rhoda to search the Colossus or Strategist that I'm not seeing. If I need a ritual spell right away, I'll go ahead, I'll activate this and search Colossus. Or if I need a tribute monster to search, I'll just search the Strategist. I feel like it's really good. It's really powerful when you open up a Rhoda, Prep, Manju, and Unicorn, because that right there is a definite Dijon lock. Because it just, along with preparation, it just lets you search anything, and this right here lets you search either Strategist or Colossus. Next up, playing triple MST. The reason why I'm playing triple is because this deck does get hurt by floodgates, such as Imperial Iron Wall because you can't use your Valkyrus effect, Vanities because you can't special, Mistake and Shared Ride. Mistake hurts the worst because you can't really add anything. Shared Ride is like, okay, I guess I'll let you draw one. It doesn't really matter, but 3 is a must. Next up, the one-ofs. The Book of Moon for obviously anything for offense or defense, especially in the mirror match. Snap Steel, obviously, to take bigger monsters. Raigeki and Dark Hole, I might bump this up to 2, only because the mirror match is real, and nobody wants to do a gentleman's agreement to not play Dijins. So I feel like massive monster removal is really good. That's the main deck. And then for the extra deck, it's just pretty standard. I decided to put in some cute things in here. We have Flame Wingman as my level 6. We have Divine Neos as my level 12. Personally, if you're gonna run any level monsters, you need to run at least 2 level 12s, because there are times where you just swarm the field off of Kaleidoscope. Synchros, we have 2 Heralds, obvious reasons, because you get to search a ritual monster or spell. Quasar, he's my second level 12. Shooting Star, because I do run the Exabeetle, and there has been 1 or 2 times that that combo has come up where you would Kaleidoscope the Shooting Star. No, that you would Kaleidoscope the Quasar, and sorry about that. That you would Kaleidoscope the Quasar, and you would just overlay your both Bryonics into Exabeetle, attach, destroy the Quasar, and summon this. But I would only recommend that if you go for game. Emerald, obviously, to put stuff back. Lavolvo Chain, he's really good for the first time. For the first time you used to send the Djinn to your grave if you don't have it in your hand. If he stays on the field longer than that, then you could just top deck a Manju or Sinju off the second detach. Diamond Dire Wolf, because I feel like he's really good, because you can make rank 4s like it's nothing in here. If your opponent has a Imperial Iron Wall, just make Diamond Dire, pop, continue to play my game. Exciton Knight to nuke the field, 1-on-1 to take other monsters. Castell to bounce anything back. Gaga Cowboy to go for game. The Exabeetle and the Gaia Charger. I really don't have an extra deck right now. I mean, not an extra deck. I really don't have a side deck right now. It's just makeshift. But I guess I'll go over it anyway. Running Triple Maxi. I just feel like it's really good. Double Soul Release for Burning Abyss and the Mirror Match. Because if you get to Soul Release the nekroz grave, you get to banish their mirrors or their monsters. It really truly hurts them. Especially their mirrors when they don't have any monsters on the field, so they can't use their second effect. Spell Shattering Arrow for the Klee matchup. Obama Trio. Oh, damn, I only got 2. Damn, I was going ahead. Well, Ojama Trio, obviously, for the Burning Abyss. Even though this deck doesn't have problems with Burning Abyss, I would still side it. You could even side it in for Klee so they don't swarm the field. Next up, Debunk. I feel like Debunk's really good right now, especially for the Mirror Match and the Burning Abyss matchup, because as soon as they reveal, you just debunk it, or they activate a Trishula effect, Gungnir. It just anything from the Nekroz deck, you just tame this and just banish it. And then the double Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. Once again, like, Burning Abyss isn't really a tough matchup for this, but I would still side this just in case. But that is my deck profile, main, side, and extra. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Let us know how we're doing. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment.